And Illinois Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton says she will run for retiring Senator Dick Durbin's seat. Stratton launched her campaign this morning in a video just one day after Durbin announced he will not seek re-election for a seat he has held since 1997. She served one term in the state house before being elected lieutenant governor in 2018. Durbin told a Chicago radio station Wednesday that at least a dozen candidates have expressed interest in his seat.